Now we're going to look at the hyperlink command. On the insert tab, there is an actual button for a hyperlink. And what this does is allows us to take a website or a file on our computer and attach it to a drawing so that we can then link to it and allow our user to click on the object and pull up information about this particular product, object, whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you two different ways to do it. Right now we have a chair here, which is not blocked, it's not grouped, it's just a chair with a lot of different lines. During the block creation process, create block. Once we create the block, pick our base points, pick our objects. You'll notice one option we have down here is to add a hyperlink. And so if this chair were a specific chair, meaning I've already found it, I know what it looks like, I know everything about it, and I want to be able to allow a user to click on this object inside of my CAD drawing to retrieve that information, I can go to the website. Let's say this is the chair I found. So obviously it has all the technical information, has dimensions, has a price, color options, all those things. What I could do is come up to the top left up here, copy the web address, go back into CAD, select the hyperlink option while I'm creating the block, and it's going to allow me to type the file or web page name. So right here I could paste in the web address. Now you can see up here where it says text to display, it's also putting in the whole web address. This is optional. I can backspace out of that and not have any text at all displayed, but it still links to this particular web page. If I don't want a web page, if I want like a PDF file that's got information, I can browse for a file, go find a different file and attach to it. A different target altogether, meaning something else, some other type of file, some place to go. There's a lot of different options inside of this. And I have these options on the left as well. I can link to an existing file or web page. I can link to another view of this drawing, so I can click on it and it'll actually take me to another view that's existing somewhere else. Or I can link it to an email address. And just by clicking on the object, whatever that object is, it'll enact my email software and email it to somebody, or allow me to email someone. But most of the time it's going to be used with a web page or a file. So I've copied and pasted the web address right here in this box. I don't really want any text displayed, and so then I could hit OK. It's not going to show you that anything happened. You just have to trust that you've done it and you know it's there. So when I hit OK, I've got a block created, but you can see when I hover over that block, I get this world icon that shows up right there. And if I hover, it'll tell me this is a link and this is where it's linking to. It's a website. And I can hold down Control and click. So if I hold down Control and then click the block, it'll take a minute, and then it'll actually try to open up. There it is. It'll open up the web page so that I can see it. Then we'll let it go through the motions. See, now it's actually opening up that web page. Again, I already had it open once at the top, but it opened it up again for me because of that link. And that's how hyperlinks work. And again, I can attach a file, a website, anything I want. The other way to do it without going through the block creation, inside the right block, you don't have that option. So if you're doing a right block, you don't have the option for a hyperlink. But let's say I drew this, and let's say this is a a table, small table that goes with the chairs. If I wanted to attach just a hyperlink to the table, I don't need to make a block of this, it's just a circle. I could actually just select the hyperlink button off of the Insert tab, Data Panel, select the object. When I'm through selecting objects, I would right click or hit enter because it doesn't know how many objects I want to attach this link to. So this is the only object, so I'd click it, right click, and then hit enter. Same box, I can type in the web address, go browse for a file, find a specific file that I want to attach. Say it was a PDF file. And now that particular PDF file is attached to this object as soon as I hit OK. So can be a useful tool, and again, you can get through it get to it through creating a block, or you can just use the hyperlink button to put a link attached to anything in the drawing.